Here at Davis Autosports, we're very excited to offer you this absolutely gorgeous 2004 Toyota Tacoma TRD crew cab truck. This is the last year of this generation Toyota Tacoma. This is a Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with a flawless history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. Carfax buyback guaranteed truck. 113,000 original and documented miles. Absolutely perfect service history with all records. Most importantly, timing belt, water pump service was just recently done. Absolutely gorgeous truck. Four-wheel drive, 6-cylinder, 3400 engine. True TRD, diff locking, differential, Bilstein shocks. As you notice, it does have the painted fender flares and bumpers, which gives it the limited appearance package. Vehicle has a brand new bed liner, full Line-X bed liner, as well as a top that is a hard shell top with locks, with the keys, color match front bumper, hood guard. Gorgeous truck. We have a ton of pictures of the undercarriage on this listing as well. This vehicle has no rust issues. Fat Firestone tires all the way around. The paint on this vehicle is absolutely gorgeous. Every single panel on this truck is original. The wheels are in phenomenal condition. Those tires are pretty much like brand new. If you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis Autosports, please pause this video. Take a moment to go to our website. It's davisautosports.com. We specialize in this generation Tacoma. We have some of the nicest inventory out of any dealer in the country. All of our Tacomas are hand-picked. We know these vehicles inside and out. We know exactly what to look for. Rear sliding window, true TRD package, beautiful color match flares. Usually these flares are flat plastic black, they fade, they don't look as nice. On the limited Tacomas you get the color match. This has the limited appearance package. Front of the vehicle is in excellent condition. Look how clear the headlights are. No oxidation, no condensation, no moisture, no dead bugs in there. Very, very clean truck. If you were to see this truck in person, you would maybe think it was a 20 or 30,000 mile truck. It is that nice. Vehicle just passed a Virginia state inspection, which is a very strict inspection done by a station that's governed by the Virginia State Police Department. We have the inspection sheet to give you as well. Take a look at that hood when the sun's hitting it. Absolutely beautiful. The paint on this truck is as smooth as can be. We did our full paint correction service on this vehicle. If you're unfamiliar with that, if you go to our website, davisautosports.com, we have a page that's labeled vehicle reconditioning. Just go to that page so you can see our paint correction process. The end result is just absolutely beautiful paint. There's no paint being sprayed on the vehicle or anything like that. It's just a wet sanding and buffing sort of process, but it's very tedious and takes a very long time. Rocker panels on the vehicle are in phenomenal condition as well. There's really nowhere to mention on this entire vehicle. I'll point out something on the back bumper here in a moment, but that's the only thing to be brought to anyone's attention on this truck. It's that clean, that nice, that well taken care of. There's a lot of small things that really stick out to me on this vehicle. The fact that it, number one, is in phenomenal condition. Number two, has all the keys, all the remotes. The owner went through, you know, the nice little mods with the bed. The Line-X, which I'll show you here in a moment, was never even used. All the service history behind it. Look at that bed liner. There's no tire shine sprayed on it to make it look nice and black. I mean, that's just unmarred bed liner. We did not do this. This is how this truck came in. You have undercover, that's the name of the brand of the bed liner. It's a hard shell bed liner. Shocks are in great condition. It's got the pull down strap right here. You have both locks on both sides. We have the keys to them. The top of this thing's in excellent condition. So let me just point out, like I mentioned earlier, this truck has absolutely no rust issues. The undercarriage, we have probably 20 or so pictures on the eBay listing. You'll see the undercarriage is in phenomenal condition. This back bumper right here, over the years it had some exposed paint, and there was little areas that rusted up right here. There's no other rust issues on this truck. Most of the time, and let me tell you, that's a very common problem. If you Google TACOMA rust bumpers, you'll see everyone has them. They sell them all over the place just because so many people replace them. We can sand that down and repaint it, or we can install an entirely new bumper. It's not terrible. I just wanted to point it out to you guys just to show you everything on the vehicle. With that said, there's no rust anywhere else on the entire body, and you'll see every nook and cranny of the undercarriage. Even the wheels are in phenomenal shape. And let me pop the engine bay. So on most vehicles, especially Tacomas that have any sort of rust issues, I'm going to show you all the common spots that they will begin to rust. This right here, these are the rain gutters for the tailgate. See if anyone else on eBay has pictures or videos of this portion of the tailgate. If they do, it's because they're showing off how clean it is. If they don't, it's because they don't want to show you the rust. Same thing with the hinges. Absolutely like brand new. I'm going to give you a TACOMA 101 bind right now. Another area you have to look for is underneath of these doors. Same gig, rain gutters. Let me pull these keys out. Here are your rain gutters right here, and there is not an absolute speck of premature rust anywhere on these rain gutters, and all 4 doors look like that. So you definitely want to check those spots. Go ahead and pop the engine for you guys, or excuse me, the hood. Another thing to look for, and don't ask me why they do it, it's just the type of metal they used from China when they were making these things. All these little brackets on different portions in the clamps on these, the hood latches, all these little areas typically have rust on them. The little bolts, but on this truck, not an issue whatsoever. So this is an absolutely, especially considered for a Tacoma, a rust-free vehicle. So legendary 3400 engine, phenomenally clean. Just made up that adjective for describing an engine. This vehicle also has every single factory issued VIN plate. So that is the VIN plate right there. It has the VIN number on it. That's only issued from the factory. When they're putting together this vehicle, a dealership cannot put that on. So what that represents is that this fender left the factory on this vehicle. None of the bolts have been turned, which means it didn't come off. It hasn't been repainted. So there's the front fender, there's the hood, and there's the driver's side fender. So that's the whole front end of the vehicle, absolutely original. Also, there's a timing belt sticker. There's the front driver door. While we're here, look at that door jamb. Very, very clean, no issues whatsoever. Back door. Interior of this thing also is absolutely mint. Here's the bottom of the back door. Back door and back door. And the one on here is inside here. It's very hard to get to, and we've already checked that is an original rear end, or excuse me, rear quarter on this truck. So what we'll go ahead and do now is take this thing on a quick test drive. There's the VIN number for you guys. True TRD package. There's the diff locking button. Go ahead and turn the AC on real quick. Inside of this vehicle is absolutely as clean as can be. You have all your keys, all your remotes, even to the back top. 113,000 miles, four-wheel drive, obviously. Inside of this thing is just super clean. No odors, no burn holes, anything like that. Here is a list right here of all the services that have been performed. We have all the records for that. Your books and manuals. And here is the Virginia State inspection that was just performed. They went through everything. Everything passed with flying colors. The headlights needed a slight adjustment. That way they're shooting out completely straight. Non-smoker's vehicle. Vehicle has 0 odors. Vehicle drives 100%. We are located here at Richmond International Airport. We just are driving down the back road of where our building is. Right here is literally the runway. There's UPS loading up for the day, and there's US Airways right there getting ready to take off. So we are literally probably 70 yards from the runway. So obviously if you fly in to pick the vehicle up, we'll be more than happy to pick you up from the airport. We also ship out roughly 30 cars a month all over the country. Last month, or excuse me, this month so far in June, we've shipped out about 32 cars. Ballpark range, these aren't guaranteed prices. Of course, I'm ballparking it depending on the region and the vehicle and everything, but Florida, you're in between the 400 to 600 range. Texas, you're between the 600 to 800 range. And California, you're in the $800 to $1,200 range. And everywhere in between, obviously the price differs as well. But those are the general prices right now on a vehicle this size going to a more popular area. You know, if you're going to California, LA, it's $800-900. But if you're going, you know, Northern California, that's an uncommon route up there, close to Washington, it's going to be substantially more. AC is blowing ice cold. Engine, transmission shifts exactly as they should. When you're on the brakes, there's no vibration in the wheel. At 113,000 miles, one of the reasons these vehicles hold their value so well is the longevity. At 113, with all the service records that this vehicle has, this truck could easily go another 200,000-300,000 miles. I mean, they're known to go 300,000 miles, even with just normal maintenance. So if you really take care of these trucks, there's tons of them online between the 4Runners and the Tacomas. You'll see these trucks with 400,000 miles all day long. So obviously this is the last year of this generation 04 4-wheel drive truck, 6-cylinder, crew cab TRD, the most popular configuration with the crew cab TRD package. And this thing is absolutely as clean as you're going to get, down to the little details. I mean, if you look at the windshield wipers, all Bosch parts on there. So like I said, timing belt, water pump's been done. It's had tranny flushes, differential services, brakes, the whole nine, which we have records for. I mean, this thing just literally drives absolutely perfect. So there you guys go. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly at 202-491-9929. Thank you.